Good morning, everyone, on this cloudy, possibly rainy day. We're hoping to be able to dodge the showers. Here's the lake. You can just kind of see it through the trees. But anyhow, this is going to be our last day here, day 18, and we're making the push for Gord's house today. And we're going to go straight at it. The quickest way that we can get there. There's not really going to be any sightseeing, but I am going to film along the way because we're still going to be going through some beautiful country. So let's get started here, and I think we're going to go just like about an hour or something like that, stop for some breakfast, and then hit it hard. As we ride out this morning, it's hard to believe that this is the end of our trip through the Canadian Maritimes. I'm sure Gord is looking forward to getting back home, but it's a little bittersweet for me because I sure enjoy riding the motorcycle and bringing these trips to you. We are heading south from Lac Bouchette on Highway 155 through the Laurentides. The Laurentides were historically occupied by the Algonquin First Nation, and by the start of the 19th century by French Canadians looking for farmland in the valleys. Nowadays, the area is a huge tourist destination for lake life and winter skiing sports. If you look at the Laurentides on a map, you will see that it's dotted with lakes, rivers, and streams across the entire area. We do get into a little rain here, but it's hard to argue the scenery that we're riding through. Isn't this just beautiful here? After passing by the city of Le Touc, we ride along Rivière Saint-Maurice. Rivière Saint-Maurice flows southward from the Gaun Reservoir to the St. Lawrence River at Trois-Rivières. Here we are crossing over Rivière Saint-Maurice on the Grande Mère suspension bridge at Grande Mère, which is just north of Shawinigan. The bridge was completed in 1929 and used a pre-stressed rope strand cable, which was new for its time. Its roadbed of open grates causes many unsuspecting motorcyclists to panic due to the steering wobble it can cause. After crossing the bridge, to our left is Maison de la Culture, Francis Brisson. In English, the House of Culture. Aren't the grounds lovely? We have jumped on Highway 40, which is more like an interstate that you'd have in the United States. We'll be skirting around Montreal as we head westward. Yep, more rain. But we're making great headway because we can go at higher speeds here on Highway 40. As we skirt around Montreal, we pick up a little more traffic, but it's not nearly as bad since we're taking this northerly route. We're exiting Highway A150 and we'll be heading south on Highway 344 straight into Hawkesbury. This is the home ride here, and it won't be long before we'll be in Gord's driveway. If you've been watching this series, you will recognize that this is the Ottawa River, and we crossed over it in episode 1. We're now just heading the opposite direction. After 18 days on the road, we made it back safe and sound. We had a few issues along the way. I had some electronic issues with Sumo, and Gord had his issues with the handlebars. But overall, we were able to get through it without too much of a kerfuffle. Here's Gord to tell you where we went.
Well, everybody, we did it. Day 18 is now complete. And just to give you a little rehash of where we went, what we did, we started at Lac Bouchette in Quebec here, just south of the big lake that we circumnavigated yesterday. Pleasant night, quiet night, pleasant conditions. We got rained on a little bit today, but nothing to frown about. We made our way down this road. I believe it was 155. Very nice road, great pavement, and nice windy, twisty, mountainous terrain, lots of lakes, lots of rivers. It was very scenic and very enjoyable. We finally popped out at the bottom here near Trois-Rivières, and then made the turn, and then all the forest and the peacefulness left us behind, and we were in the midst of all the traffic, of course, flowing between Montreal here to the south and Quebec City. There's a lot of vehicle traffic back and forth in this corridor. So we took a route that had us on that main part of the highway for a little bit, but we took a route that also allowed us to go further north and to avoid the entire congestion that is the city of Montreal. So we sort of popped up here a little bit and then crossed across the top. You can see the island of Montreal is here. And you can see the overlap of the day one trip when we sort of scooted through Montreal. So a short day, relatively speaking, about maybe 7 hours total. Little bit of a car wash rain shower in the Montreal area, but nevertheless, we were all dried out. It's hot, sunny, and humid today back at home base. So I hope you enjoyed the trip. I sure did, but it's time to do laundry.
Onion? Red wine? Do you like red wine?
I'm good with beer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You have red wine, white wine? But you're more of a beer? We don't know. Are you more of a...
You're all right. I'm not filming you. You're good, Shirley.
Are you more of a... Are you more of a...
Shirley's like a gourmet cook, and so she's cooked up some dinner. Gord's getting the beer pop. So that's the end of this series of our Canadian Maritime loop that we made. I hope you like these videos as much as we enjoyed the ride. Till next time, take care.